I want to address our backdrop, our mountains. I mean, it's fine for a first pass, but it's like messing with the overall look of the level. Like you know that this was done very very fast, right? So I'm gonna teach you how to use the erosion tool inside Unreal Engine. Now I want to show you how to use the tool, and then we will apply it to this map because there are certain considerations in the map that will make it not look that good. First is the way that I created the hills. I mean, sculpting them is how you should be able to create it, but I need to sculpt them a little bit more. Why? Because the shapes are not that interesting. For example, take a look. If we create a new level, an open world level, take a look at how these mountains are created. They look nice, right? Well, let's just get a little bit closer and you will see that it's not just a bump. It's a bump, but then we are, or well, they have refined them a little bit by pushing down certain parts of the landscape, right? And what this does is it's going to create very interesting shadows. Now, how will this look with some erosion? That's what we're going to see right now. This is a new tool available to you. And to use it, well, let's just go to landscape. We can sculpt the landscape if we want, but we don't want to do that. We want to manage it. Then we want to click on blueprint. Now, on the brush, we want the erosion brush. So after we select it, and it may take a little bit, we will click here. But before clicking here, I will create a new layer just so this erosion thing will happen on a layer that we can disable. So let's just create a new layer, landscape edit layer. And now with this brush, I'm going to click on my landscape and it has been added here, right? I will be able to see all the properties if I just remove my search. And what we're gonna do is here, just look towards launch erosion timeline. And we just need to load the settings. By the default settings, I think we can create more presets, but let's just learn how to use the tool first. So just load the settings. This is the passes that it will do. And now we can close this and simulate the erosion. You will see the particles that are going to drive this erosion thing. And it's going to start creating the shapes for you. So let's just give it a little bit of time for it to finish. Almost there. Almost there. And it's always fun to see the erosion working. There we have it. Remember those interesting shapes? Now they're a lot more interesting because it is following like the natural erosion made by maybe rains or dust. And it will look very cool. This is how it looks with the erosion. We can disable the layer by just removing the visibility. This is how it looks without it. Now that's pretty cool if you ask me. So let's go back to my map. The thing about my map, if I just do this, I already did it. It didn't give me like, wow, what a result. Because of the way that the shapes that my mountains have, and also because my map is a little bit small. Oh, and I hadn't noticed this patch that doesn't have anything. So I'll just go to landscape and paint some rocks there. Yeah, there we go. Now it's better. So, what can I do about it? Well, first, we can make it a little bit bigger if we go to manage and we can add more more quads here. And ooh, what's that? Yeah, something like this. I'll just pause the video and you will see what was added. And here you can just hold the thing and you will add it immediately, right? And let's click on select. We can click on paint and paint everything with my rocks, right? Just so we see what these have to offer. We don't have to see everything like black. So again, I'll pause the video, show you how it's looking like. Okay, there we have it. Now I'm gonna add more mountains here in the sculpt. For now I'll just use the noise. I'll mess around with the tool strength and with the brush size, just so I have things here. And the tool strength was too much, definitely. And let me just reduce a little bit the brush size. Now it's too little. And I just want to have like a lot of things here. You will find that line that is very annoying, but don't worry, we can smooth it out later. Right, so it's very irregular, right? Let's just smooth that line. And well, it's also very distinct because there are certain materials that could be messing around with it. Right, I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Maybe this part, yes. So let's paint and remove this part. And now, what I'm gonna do is with the sculpt, I'm gonna sculpt some peaks, right? Some peaks around it. And for each peak, I'm going to also decrease my brush size and sculpt subtracting some height. For example, here, I'll just press Shift. And now I'm adding a little bit of an indenture, which creates a certain type of shadow. Right? So that's what we want to create. So when we are simulating certain types of erosion, then it can follow a super clear path. And it's fine if it's looking super rough. Here you want to be a little bit aggressive with it, just so it will look better at the end. And for this part, I mean, I'm losing a lot of frames. Let me just put it back to high. So that's what I will be doing to the terrain. Let me just pause the video. And this is what I have ended up with. So yeah, just only focus on the parts that are visible. Like, you don't want to worry about these parts because no one will see them. So why waste time with it, right? Now, let's just add that erosion. The thing about erosion, and this is something that it would have been a good idea to do at the start, is that it's going to change the height of a lot of things, especially our playing field. So we will fix it, don't worry. Let's go to manage. Let's create a layer. Do not override your own layer. You can call it erosion if you want to check whatever you would like to do here. And now I'm going to go to blueprint. I'm going to use the same steps. Erosion, click on the landscape. Here, launch erosion timeline, load the settings, and simulate the erosion. And it's a super small map. So yeah, this will be quick. I'll just pause it so you don't need to watch this. Or, well it's done. Now it's looking like that. And from here, now the shapes are definitely different. Now the problem right now is that, as you can see, my beaches were eroded too much. So we have lost a lot of playing ground. And that's a thing that we need to fix, right? But as a first pass, let's go back to the selection. Let's do the same thing as we are always doing. Press G, press, where was it? Here. The high resolution screenshot, capture. Let's check how now this is looking. We started here. We changed some values with post-processing. We added the nanite displacement here. You can see it in the ground. And then we changed the shape of our background. I mean, it is looking better. Like, what kind of mountain is this, right? Yeah, it's definitely looking better. So the last step will be to fix the eroded parts of our playing level. And to do that, I'll just show you how to do one part and then pause, and you can do it on your own. Just create another layer, because if we need to disable the erosion, it would be a good idea for this for us to be able to disable the changes that we do because of the erosion. So let's just create another layer. With this layer selected, we're gonna go to sculpt, and now we can, for example, this is a good height, which I think it is a good height. No, it's definitely not a good height, right? Or it is. I don't actually know. But let's say this is a good height, right? Flatten, and we will just try to get it up. And let me just press G again so I can see the limits of my level. So now everything is being flattened. So you will do that, and then it's a good idea to try to smooth this so it's not like too harsh, right? Because this thing is like, it's like a valley. It's a peak, excuse me, like you will run off this cliff and, well, die. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna fix it. I'll just pause the video and show you the result. Also, a little quick thing. Because we had characters in our level, you can see where your characters are regarding the level. Like, where should our actual level be? So with this information, like, you could probably just, like, it's too strong. Get it quite exactly where you want it to be. And from this point, you can flatten everything. And that's what I'm gonna do. So now it's fixed. I played around the map. I noticed that I couldn't pass under this bridge. So I just added a little bit of sculpting, but negative sculpting here, so I can pass through here and under the bridge. And because my water is just a plane here that I cannot select because it's translucent, I can press T and I should be able to select translucent. Nope, it doesn't seem I can. But it's fine. I mean, here you can allow or disallow translucent selection. It's fine. Now, yeah, it's playing great. It's looking great. For sure, there are some collisions maybe that I can check out, but it's just a matter of testing and seeing how this develops.